You guys are trying to take your training to the next level, and you want to increase your speed, your power, your conditioning, then you got to check out Phil Daru's 8-week heavy hitter boxing program. I'm telling you guys right now, it's no joke. Just click on the link in the description box for more information. What about all the other champions in that division? You got Scott Quigg, Carl Frampton, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
I'm gonna get the opportunity, boy. You working your ass off, don't you?
Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do.
There's Boxing Nation. I see it, baby. Y'all the man.
That's what it is.
I love what you're doing for boxing.
Thank you, man.
Don't stop. Keep on going strong. Keep on going hard. A lot of big fights coming this year. A lot of big fights.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Lomachenko, in his post-fight press conference, he was asked if he would fight Manny Pacquiao at a catchweight, and he basically just chuckled and shook his head. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Lomachenko, he already turned down a Manny Pacquiao fight a couple years ago. I think it was a year ago, but he turned down the fight. They really wanted to make that fight. Manny really wanted to fight Lomachenko. Loma turned the fight down. His reasoning for turning the fight down is he said that Manny Pacquiao was too old. But now, Manny Pacquiao, he just beat a Keith Thurman, a welterweight Keith Thurman, a world champion that's the same age as Lomachenko is right now, which is 31 years old. So while it sounds like Lomachenko is not interested in a Manny Pacquiao fight, apparently his promoter, Bob Arum, is. This is what Bob Arum had to say, quote, "I would love to see that fight. I don't think Manny can get down to 135, but probably we do that fight at a catchweight, or let's say 138, end quote. This would be a great matchup, and I really don't understand why Lomachenko doesn't want the fight. I think he's uncomfortable with facing bigger guys, especially one that has the hand speed, the foot speed, and the left hand that Manny Pacquiao has. You know, something I noticed when Lomachenko, when he fought against Jorge Linares was the first fighter to kind of match Lomachenko with speed. In fact, Linares at times in that fight, he looked like he was faster than Lomachenko. He was beating Lomachenko to the punch, and he wasn't afraid to exchange with Lomachenko, which I noticed a lot of opponents, you know, they're afraid to exchange with Lomachenko. They try to wait for Lomachenko to finish punching, and then they'll punch. But when it came to Jorge Linares, he was punching with Lomachenko. And that's what made that fight extremely competitive. The reason why I mention that is because Lomachenko would be dealing with the same type of speed if he were to face a Manny Pacquiao. If Lomachenko wants to be a superstar in the sport of boxing, these are the fights he needs to take. If he wants to be a legend in the sport of boxing, these are the fights he needs to take. Remember, guys, Manny Pacquiao did the exact same thing. Remember when Manny Pacquiao, when he jumped up in weight to fight against a much bigger Oscar De La Hoya. And a lot of people don't even remember this, but Manny Pacquiao was a huge underdog. He was a big underdog in that fight against Oscar De La Hoya. Nobody gave Manny Pacquiao a chance because he was so much smaller than Oscar De La Hoya. But soon as Manny Pacquiao beat the hell out of Oscar De La Hoya, then everybody made excuses for Oscar De La Hoya. And once again, this is the excuse Lomachenko is using why he doesn't want to fight Pacquiao. He feels if he were to beat him, people are going to make excuses, but it doesn't matter if people make excuses. You can say you moved up 2 weight classes, or you moved up, not even 2 weight classes, he would just move up 3 pounds because it would be at 138 if they... But people can't really make those excuses if Lomachenko were to beat Manny Pacquiao that he's too old, because once again, Manny Pacquiao, he just beat a prime, young Keith Thurman, and he beat Adrian Broner right before that. So this would be a big win for Lomachenko. But I believe it's more than that excuse that Lomachenko is using. I truly believe Loma is more concerned of the danger of fighting a much bigger, stronger guy with the skill that Manny Pacquiao possesses. It takes a really special fighter to be able to move up in weight and just be as dominant as they were in the smaller weight classes. And when it comes to Lomachenko, we're seeing the same skill as he moves up in weight. But the difference is he is very uncomfortable with the incoming. He's very uncomfortable with getting touched. He just admitted that he was hurt multiple times in the Luke Campbell fight. He talked about Luke Campbell's power, and Luke Campbell is not known for being a power puncher. So this is the reason why I believe Lomachenko is not really interested in facing an even bigger Manny Pacquiao. Once again, if he thinks Luke Campbell hits hard, wait until he gets hit by Manny Pacquiao. So once again, Lomachenko is having a hard time dealing with bigger guys moving up in weight. But once again, since it was you guys that compared Lomachenko to Floyd Mayweather, he moved up 5 weight classes, and when he fought at welterweight, almost every opponent he faced was at least 15 to 20 pounds bigger than him the night of the fight. Another person we often compare Lomachenko to is Terrence Crawford, because people are always debating on who pound for pound the best fighter in the world is. I think we all know who the best fighter in the world is now, but once again, the difference from Terrence Crawford and Lomachenko is when Terrence Crawford moved up in weight, he was just as dominant as he was in the smaller weight classes. Terrence Crawford is never uncomfortable in the ring, no matter who his opponent is. No matter how big they are, no matter how strong they are, he's never uncomfortable in the ring. And that is the difference. So, I truly believe that Lomachenko, he has a chance of beating a Manny Pacquiao, but he has to believe in himself. That's the fight that he should take. I mean, right now, and I think Gervonta Tank Davis, I think Mayweather wants to put Tank Davis in there with him next year. Devin Haney has already somewhat called out Lomachenko, so there's a lot of options for Loma. Any of those fights will be great fights. Loma versus Devin, Gervonta. I would really like to see Loma versus Manny Pacquiao. Loma, he missed out on that Mikey Garcia fight. That would have been another great fight. At some point, he didn't want the fight, and Mikey was really pushing for it. And at the time, Loma didn't want it, at least according to Robert Garcia. So 2020 is going to be a big year for Lomachenko. It's going to be a big year, and it's either going to make him or break him. We'll see how it all turns out. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And I just want to say again, for the people who didn't hear me on the last video I did, once again, guys, you already noticed Aki. I let him upload videos on my channel. I want to make it very clear to everyone who watches. Aki is not replacing any videos that I would have done, okay? I just want to make this clear, guys. It's not like I see a story that I want to cover and then I call up Aki and say, hey man, can you go ahead and cover this for me? No, Aki, he randomly drops videos on my channel. A lot of times, I don't even know that he uploaded videos until I see him later on. But because he's my friend, I give him the opportunity to upload videos on my channel. He has his own channel as well. But, with the time difference, me being out here in Thailand, sometime I'll be sleeping. It's daytime out there in the States. And he may, like I said, once again, drop some videos while I'm asleep. And then once I wake up, if it's a video that I would have done, I'm going to upload a video on that same topic, okay? So once again, you guys are not missing anything that I would have uploaded, because I'm always going to upload videos just like I was doing before he was on my channel uploading videos, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, once again, guys, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching the videos. I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm on to the next one.
External rotation of the shoulder, then back in.